A very good morning to all of you. My name is Rakshit Balyan and I am from Muzaffarnagar and I am a student of BCA. Now I am here to show you something about some scientific experiment conducted by the scientists who want to find the existence of God. First of all, one more thing I like to show you that I am a person who was very curious about the scientific achievements. So one day scientist wants to know that if there is God really exists. This is my topic is about existence of God, not the religion, any Hindu, Muslim, not that type. God, the supreme entity. So the scientist wants to know that the God exists or not. So they conducting an experiment. So first experiment is conducted by in 1987 in Russia. There was a Russian college. They went and they invite the volunteers to come here, and we are starting an experiment. The objective of the experiment is that to find a soul. It means that in the sense of in human there is a mind is a pituitary gland. A gland is responsible for thinking, dreaming, and any other kind of activity is responsible for all of this pituitary gland. But on the day was coming where the experiment is conducted, no one can appear and volunteer. Only single man, a 70-year-old person who's having no daughter, no family. He is nearly come to death, so that's why he volunteered on that experiment. But the experiment is very dangerous because the main motive is to find the soul. Now how to find the soul? If there is only conspiracies, then any other culture, any other religion, they are having so much type of that. Muslims have their own belief, they believe in jinns, we believe in Atma, and Christian believe in soul, that type of other. That if there is entity exist, then how we find and how we connect that like we sense, we dream, we smell. So scientists wants to that they wants to senseless the organ of that person who came to volunteer. So now they senseless their eyes and their ears, only they went open the mouth, so whatever he see they can record and written on the as a written proof. So day one of the experiment, they senseless their eyes and ears and lay down on the bed and starting to observe what's going on. Day one is nothing gonna happen, and until the day 4 nothing gonna happen. Well, after day 5 he starting some time of visualization. He starting to spoke some unnecessary that nobody can believe that he's starting to talking to himself, not anybody. If somebody come to him, then he's starting to screaming. He saw that I saw him. He's enchanting many times. He's enchanting any Vedic mantras on etc. Even though he is not a Hindu, he is a Christian. He's starting to any other languages. He can please give me my organ back. After 15 days the condition is worst. He told everything whatever he see. If okay, first of all you imagine if somebody who is senseless your eyes and ears, what kind of you can't able to see, you can't able to hear because you are on a bed and start continuous your thoughts, you and your thoughts alone, nobody was there. So that he is starting, and after the day 30 he is gonna mad. He wants to try to escape from them. But on day 34, the last day of experiment, a scientist came to him for changing his drip of glucose because of he don't eat and of glucose. Whenever he enters the room, the scientist, the man who is lying on the bed, suddenly saw him like this. He saw that the scientist was shocked that his eyes are organs senseless. But whenever he saw it, that like he can able to see the scientist, and after that he saw the scientist and only gave a one sentence that he abandoned us, and talk one more sentence, you want to meet him but he abandoned us, and after this sentence he died. He abandoned us, it means that the God is exists but he abandoned us, it means उन्होंने हमें छोड़ दिया. Now after this experiment, this type of controversies are very harmful, so that the World Health Organization banned that type of experiment of finding a soul, and finding soul and tried these type of experiments on humans. Our first experiment is clearly so that if there is something that in my mind that connect to the supreme entity, but nobody wants to experience that. Now they conduct second experiment on 2004. Now the second type of experiment, on that time a movie release are called named Matrix. If you ever saw, the Keanu Reeves is the main actor. On that type of movie they can show that we all humans, all universe, all earth and all solar system, that's not real. We are living on a simulation. Simulation is type of program that we are making. They're like GTA 5 game, and people of the GTA 5 are humans, and actually that type of that type of thinking of that type of people. But they start that what if we make a simulation like humankind and mankind, like if somebody make us, then how this is possible if we make another one like of us, like a game, like a simulation. But there's a one problem, that they want to harness the energy of sun, because they need there's a supercomputer, not supercomputer, it's quantum computer or more than it. That name is Magnus. I repeat the spelling, Magnus. Magnus type of who can able to harness the energy of sun. It means they can short the satellite and make a ring around the sun and make conduct the harness of energy. Approximately they need 1 quadrillion of energy to harness that type of energy. But the experiments were not successful, and the nuclear fission and fusion was start, and then the nuclear blast on the United States of 2004. That's the main reason of the experiment of finding the God. So I like to do that if you believe in God, that believe on your own self, not believe in the scientist experiment. That's your own choice. But if you want to believe, then believe. If you don't want to believe, then nobody can or volunteer that type of experiments, and don't believe on that type of shit. And thank you.
Very good job.